the hustles and bustles of life, it's confusing. What do you need to do to thrive? What else do you try? How do you face the world and still touch the sky? Broadview gives you a whole new perspective. Oh, Broadview, trust me, it's effective. Broadview, expanded horizon from your home to your health to your business and relationships. Broadview covers you.
This is Broadview with Mercy.
Hey, good evening. This is Broadview with Mercy here. I quickly want to drop a thought. This is coming from a discussion I had with a group of women, and this is actually a concern. And that is why I needed to quickly drop this. A question was sent. It has to do with women shouldering responsibilities alone, even when the man is gainfully employed, even when the man is capable of providing for his family. And I was asked, what should this lady do? There was this particular one that the story has it that she was married only in 2023 with a baby, and that she's been the one catering for herself alone, and of course for the baby. The first question I asked, so as to know what to say, was, how did it get to this point, or how did they find themselves? How did they get to this point? I beg your pardon. I needed to know because a man can, life can happen. Life can happen. A man who was gainfully employed could lose his job. And maybe as a result of that, is not able to do what he was doing or something. So I wanted to be sure this is not how it has been. And from the reply, from the answer I got, it is not a question of the man losing his job. So it's not a loss of job. It has nothing to do with a natural thing or a life that happened. So this is how the man has been, from what I gathered. And I said, on issues like this, I will usually want to go back to the beginning. During courtship, how was it? Was he offering to pay bills? You went out together on a date during courtship, and every opportunity for bills to be paid, he somehow had a way of dodging it, avoiding bills, and making excuses, making you to pay the bills due to, oh, I don't have cash. Oh, my ATM my app has problem. Oh, this, oh, that. And you were the one paying. You didn't take note of that. I mean, in an instance of this nature, the truth is that there were red flags. Just that as ladies, we need to pay more attention to these red flags. Most of these things don't just start happening. The lady in question in the story I referred to, I am sure it has been that way. She has been the one paying bills. She has been the one shouldering responsibilities. It's just that it is beginning to get too much. Now she's beginning to see other marriages, how it works elsewhere, and she's beginning to compare, and like she can't continue that way anymore. because that's where it starts. How was it? Was he paying bills? Was he taking care of the things that a guy in the life of a lady, you know, should do when they are capable? Because if the means is not there, is a different thing. The means is there, he's working, you are working, and he's avoiding everything. It tells you to your face that as far as this is, in fact, from the story, he is even getting the salary of this lady. And I learned the lady works as a banker, right? And to the extent of telling this lady, hey, stop buying Pampers. It is waste of resources to buy Pampers. With the money the lady is making, the lady's money, she should stop using Pampers and start to use piece of clothes. Who does that? How do you stop a graduate, a working lady with her own money to stop buying Pampers because you want to have, as a man, you want to have enough of her salary to take? I don't blame the man because, like I said, it is she. I don't believe that the man just changed. This has been him. I mean, this is how he has been. Just that, and that's why I came up to drop this video, particularly for young girls, for singles uh, who are yet in relationship, or you are you are still you still have the opportunity of making a choice of marriage, making choosing who to marry. It is very, very important that the period of courtship is not just a time that when you take yourselves out on a date. You don't just sit down there and all you are doing is blushing with each other, is smiling and just shying and just, feeling good, sipping wine and just chewing, snacking and and just whiling away the time. I want to quickly give you tips on what and how to pay attention to certain things. For instance, a guy takes you out, a brother takes you out. Maybe you are dating and or you are in courtship and he say, let's go out. Or you initiated, in fact, for the for the categories of um, the kind of man that we are discussing today, he is the type that may not even initiate going out. So most of the times it is you, still you, the lady that initiated the going on. You now went out. You 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 are enjoying the you are enjoying the pleasure of being together. I need you to pay attention to his tolerance ability, his patience level. How patient is he? How, to what extent does he tolerate people? Does he snap at people at the slightest opportunity? Now, he is not going to do that to you, but you can learn who he is. You can study and know for yourself by being very observant. So while he's calling on the waiter, you are paying attention. The tone with which he's calling on the waiter, you are paying attention because you're not just there to entertain yourselves and then just go, oh, I had a nice time and you're feeling good, just looking for the next opportunity. That is good. But why you go, because you're not here living together, why you have these opportunities together, please learn. Learn how the tone with which he calls on the waiter, learns how he respond or react to what the waiter says or do. For instance, a slightest mistake on the side of the waiter, he will flare. And when that minute when he wants to talk to you, he comes down because he does not want to hurt you or does not want to. All he's doing is to impress you. I want you to take note. He is just trying to impress you, but it's reality. The real person is the drama you just saw. So at the slightest provocation, how what is his patience level? This is how you study a man. Pay attention to how ready he is to pay the bills, or he's the type that wants to shy away or give excuses. A guy that is comfortable with a lady who he is dating or courting to, is very comfortable to allow the lady to to pay bills while they are courting, not once, not twice. Something you need to pay attention. Not necessarily so that you quit, but so that you can know how to table your discussion. Because such signs are what I don't want to call it a red flag outrightly. It is, but let's just call it a concern at that level. Because until you bring it to the table and you initiate a discussion in respect to that, depending on how he reacts or responds, then you will know if it is a red flag or a concern or maybe a weakness that when talked to, when you open his eyes to it, he will pick it up and adjust. But a guy, okay, you can count it as a red flag when you have opened his eyes to it and there's no changes or there are no changes. Sorry. So there are things to watch for. This video particularly is for those that still have the opportunity of making their choices in marriage. So please, young ladies, to avoid the stories that touches the heart. Because I work with women and I have been seeing and hearing this kind of a thing, you know, it's so rampant. And I know my viewers, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of women are suffering. A lot of women are going through stuff that is clearly overwhelming them. Some boiling down to health issues already. Can we at least, because of course you are married, the discussion tonight is is more of helping those, giving tips to those that have the opportunity to still make their choices.
Expanded horizon from your home to your health to your business and relationships. Broadview covers you.
This is Broadview with Mercy.